Time to turn the clock back to a simpler time. I've always wanted a beautiful forever world with lots of history, so why not do it right from the beginning? I'll have a list of achievements I need to do before I can move on to Minecraft Beta. Eventually we'll go from Alpha all the way to the current version. Starting off, I'm going to dig down here and to help show off where my spawn is. It will come in handy later, I'm sure, and let's go grab some basic wood. So, for this first episode though, I am focused on just making a nice house with all the things that we really want, like the dream house here. A farm, a nice house, a way for animals not to trample our crops. So in this version, I do know that animals can trample your crops really badly. And let's have a look around. Are we on an island? We're on an island. Wait, no. Almost an island. Grabbing all the essentials, I crafted myself up the basics. Alright, now I've got myself set up. Let's do some exploring. I really would like a nice spot to make a hidey hole in. I didn't know how to survive either when I first started playing. I'm really aging myself, but the first video I watched was Pulsar Jr. And I really don't want to go over the water there. But yeah, he taught how to find coal and go hide in the hole. I think that video is like at 10 million views now. Maybe I'm overestimating it a little bit, but people still view it to this day. It's very... Oh, over there will probably be good. And I've got like a weird slight lag. That's a little annoying. But this is our only source of food. Luckily, we don't need to worry about... Actually, no. They don't drop food? Who drops food again? Oh, okay. Oh, coal. Alright, we found some coal. Is it pigs that drop the food? Yeah, that's right, pork chops. Moving further and further from spawn, I realized that I don't have a bed, so I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. But some of the weird terrain did net us some extra coal. And then I found some sheep to punch, which is entertaining. I think I found my home. It's a bit of a walk from spawn, so I hope I don't die. If we die, I think I'll have to make a nice pathway, but looking down, I don't fall down a ledge. I think I'm going to live in here. Alright, I'm thinking I'm going to have to dig in here somewhere and make a home right now, because it's almost the end of the day. Forgot how kind of impending the darkness comes in on this version. It just shifts entire shades instead of gradual, and it's actually kind of frightening. I do remember back in the day, I was on a CRT monitor, so again, aging myself, but there were things that are about as heavy as, you know, a car, and you know, you broke your back to move it around. But also the annoying thing about them is they're very dark when they're displaying darkness. When full night was on, you couldn't see anything. I couldn't see the blocks that were close to me. Like, I could not see those blocks on the ground there. No hope of seeing that tree at all. But we don't have a door, and I'm gonna have to build a bit of a tunnel in here. But this is ideal. This is what I want. We're gonna build a nice little... Oh, we broke a pickaxe. That's why I made a spare. I want to make a nice underground tunnel as our base, as our first base. It's not going to be our only base, and I don't want to stay here too long. So let's get this all sorted. What a rip-off. One door for an entire set of planks. We got the old door sound. Morning of day one. So this is what I end up doing. I dug through all here, made a little tunnel here. I'm gonna make like a entrance for my staircase. So this is the main staircase. I'm gonna have probably a chest here, though when I think about it, I can't really have more than a double chest and maybe a crafting table there, and on that side too. Either way, I only dug this low, so nowhere near to diamond level yet. But either way, now that we've got daylight, it's time to go out and chop some wood. Now I need to be careful. I hear a skeleton. I'm guessing there's some friends up there. I hear some noise around there. I wonder if there's a spawner around here. Alright, let's be careful of any creepers hiding. Creepers be creeping. But it looks like we're pretty safe. Nothing too interesting happened, just a lot of wood cutting and killing pigs. Though I did find a cave. Doing some looking around, I found this cave. There was a zombie burning to death on the outside. I thought I'd say hello, and look at this, iron. This is our first lot of iron. I think this is going to become a pickaxe and a chest plate as soon as I get just enough. And it seems pretty safe. I don't hear any other mobs. 11 iron, not too bad, and I got a bunch of food to cook up later. Oh, look at that weird generation. You got these squares of grass. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, the end of day one. Well, we've got night one now, and I've got a ton of things to make use of. I got a lot of wood because I want to make... I've got a ton of wood because I want to make this place look nice. So starting off, we can place down a chest like that. And I'm going to use some of my logs to actually brace up this room. And try and make it just look that much nicer instead of just a plain square place. Alright, already it's slightly better, but there's not much more we can do. There's definitely more. I can get rid of this coal. I can use some smooth slabs, which are really cool. I can use them as part of the floor, or maybe I couldn't do it up there because there's no such thing as top slabs in this version. Yeah, I'm not sure right now. So before I make any mistakes doing that, so I spent the rest of the night mining, cooking up the last of my food. I've made some armor, as well as I did a whole bunch of digging and actually found a cave at the end of my mine shaft. But it's morning, so I don't want to go exploring while there's daylight to be used. So I'm cooking up the rest of my iron. I'll turn that into armor to go down there soon. Let's go put some of this meat away. I don't need it all. Everything's sorted, let's head out. I want to make the house today. Since I've got the daylight, I want to look around and try and find a location for the house, I should say. My sword's almost dead, so I have to be concerned about that one too. I'm thinking if we can do it on top of this hill here, so if I can get my way up, I'm thinking if I go around another way, I can get up there. There's no sprinting, so making that is a little tricky. Ooh. Oh, a spawner. Okay, I am not ready for that, but I'm very happy that that's there. Okay, I'm above my little hidey hole. The problem is the clouds. You can't go much further than the clouds because you run out of build space. And the spawner's right below here, actually. But I think a little house up here wouldn't be too bad. Probably not at the very top here, though. No, I'm not quite sure actually. I'm drawing a big blank on how I should build this thing because I don't want to build it too big, but I want to make it more than just a box. This will be a very thin, small house, but it'll be okay. It's our first little humble abode. I need to go get my stone because I put it all away. I wonder if I should have a wall floor or something. Right, getting up here is a bit precarious at the moment. I have to run around the outside of here and walk back up, but I want to build a staircase to it later on the outside or something. Right, that's squared for the moment. Bring that across, bring this across. Okay, but this won't look that great as it is. So it's a bit fat on this side, so it looks a little strange. But I think we'll have to just go with it for the moment. But what I will do is bring this side out just a touch. So now we bring a log there, and then we bring this out too. Bring it across, and then bring it back down. So it separates from this section of the house. And I think that instantly makes it look a little less weird. Since we've got this out part, and this doesn't feel quite as bad, being how fat it is. With night approaching, it was time to head back and check out the cave I found. I like in this version how if you step down steps like this, it keeps the sound all together. So when you stop, it's all at once. Alright, we do hear a skeleton. And someone else. Let's see if I can get myself down a lot easier. Forgot to bring stone to help myself. Ran away. Oh, yeah, just like that. Exactly what I was worried about, having creepers up behind me. I'm glad they didn't show up until I moved over. Oh, there's another one. Get some gunpowder. Oh, it'd be really nice to be able to get a music disc, but I'm going to die if I don't. It'll be much easier in the open. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Now's not the time to try for a music disc, as much as it would be really nice. Last little tunnel to go through until the other side. Oh, okay, was that? That is the other side of where I was. This is quite a big cave. Oh, a spawner. Okay, another spawner. Alright, how can I get you out of there? That's good, you're coming. Ow. Yeah. I'm gonna need a lot more food than I currently have. I feel like it's gonna be daytime soon. Gotta light these ones up really well. Alright, iron. Some bread. I can eat that. And some buckets. It saves my iron supplies. Some string. I haven't got string yet. I don't know what kind of spawn. I'm assuming it's a skeleton spawner. They don't show in this version from what I know. There was a bug, like a big lag bug. It caused a lot of lag at the time. So Notch removed the icon inside the spawner. Okay, that just keeps going down. Oh, redstone. Okay, I need to come back to this, I think. I need to go get some more food. Work on my house a little bit more. But still just early morning of day 3. So we've gone through quite a few days already. I kind of want to keep this tree here. It's kind of important to me now at this point. Let's go chop down some more trees and get this house going. I'm thinking this will be the entrance of the main building. We'll head in here and then this will be the main room. And also I want walls to be one layer of cobble. So we're going to get rid of the floor. And then the wall is going to be at this height. So if we... I don't know how that happened. Apparently I can store stuff in my crafting table. I think that's... yeah, that does work in this version. Anyway, I'll punch out some windows later. But for now, we'll put in the wall. Getting right into it, I built up the walls, tore through some windows, and then replaced the floor. Before the end of the day approached, killed some pigs, and then I headed back to go into the mine. Helmet time. Looking good. There's even more down. I'm gonna get lost in here. I need to make more. What am I doing? I don't need more planks. I just need more torches. We're bound to be close-ish to diamond layer. I'm assuming we need like another 10 blocks. Oh no. Lava's right here. Redstone! It's beautiful. I love me some redstone. I know it's really hard to mine in this version. Very cool. Yeah, it's reasonably slow. I'll wait until I get a diamond pick. I don't need it right now. Let's find a diamond. Oh, there's so much redstone though. I'm really going to regret that, aren't I? Because going down water, up water streams in this version is a nightmare. I've gotten really lucky with gold. Like, there's a lot more gold than I expect. Oh, DB diamonds. Okay. Let's block this off to give myself some space to work with. Okay, we found our first diamonds. I have a feeling we get unlucky and we only won. Yeah, unlucky. It turned to coal, see? Oh, okay. A little bit better. Oh, much better. Okay. We got our diamonds. Diamonds acquired. Okay, that's 5. That's enough for a pickaxe and like a shovel if I want. Not the there's diamonds over there. You see that? Let's build a trail. The one thing I think that this lighting style really helped is like, you see the lighting on the blocks there? If I place a block there, it instantly goes darker, and it really helped emphasize, even though it's not entirely intentional, it's just, it made the lava feel much brighter. Because it feels like the light's coming from there, which it actually is. It's just that it's so noticeable. I wonder if they could ever do that in the current version, like make it so when you block lava like that, it makes a significant lighting difference and shadow. I think that would be really good, because I think that's part of why the old lighting in this one instance, it's actually a little bit better. Okay, I've emerged from the mines, and it is the start of day 4, I believe. And it's already midday, so that's how long I've spent underground. Yeah, time to sort out what I got, but I got 10 diamonds. I'm very happy about that. I got a bit little redstone. I didn't mine for it. I just grabbed one for that. A whole bunch of iron and a bunch of gold too. So we got pretty lucrative there. I can get an iron pickaxe now. Sorry, a diamond pickaxe. Anyway, I said I'd go pick hunting, so let's go do that instead. I don't need the pickaxe for that. Yeah, that's about all I did, really. My first diamond pick, there we go. But I'm not going to use it very much for now. And then, why not? Should we go armor? I think we'll save it up for now. I think we'll save the diamonds for now. We're fine with iron for now. Let's keep going. No luck was had strip mining. Day 5, and I want to work on the house. I want to build a roof, but the thing is, stairs don't really work well. Let me show you. So let's jump up here. Let's say I want to do a roof, right? So let me just build up this thing here. I think we'll go up one more. It works, right? So, but then that happens, right? It's really awkward to work with, and I can't place a block on the back. I have to do this first. It's just, it is a pain. I think, and you only get blocks back. You don't get the stair back too. I think I'm gonna go with smooth stone. I'm not sure. Like I have to work with the limitations that I've got. Obviously, that's gonna look weird. I could do a double slab of the smooth stone. But what if I just mix in some cobble? Might not look fantastic. Might look okay. I think we can live with okay. I think I can live with okay. I don't know about you guys. You guys can criticize me all you want. You might come up with a better idea. In that case, I welcome any criticism you throw my way. Let me go like that. And then I don't know what to do for the center. I want to do something different to help it make it stand out. We might have to go with, I don't know, logs. And then we can do, I might do fencing on top. Actually, logs and fencing. Let's stand back and have a look at that. I mean, that's not terrible as far as like alpha building goes. Yeah, it's not terrible. I would like to add more height to the roof, but I think we'll just have to accept it as it is. Alright, I am gonna run out of daylight soon. It is day 5. No, day 5. looks like this so you can actually recognize. Why does it sound like cows are always like, no, you're building so badly? They're not silently judging, they're just loudly judging your building skill at all times. But we've got half the roof done. But look at it, there we go, we got a bit of a roof. It's not done yet, we need to add the fences in. I did not make enough appearances apparently. Now the fences don't join, so it'll just be like that. Yeah, I didn't make enough fences. It's night time already. Okay, night of day 6, and that's how the house is looking. It's pretty much ready. It's done. Everything's filled in. I've lit everything up on the outside. I just have to be mindful of any skeletons or whatnot sneak up on me. This is how it's looking. It's not anything too fancy. I don't think anyone's over there, but I don't mind the roof. Oh, I didn't finish the roof. Look at that. But that's okay. I have everything needed for it. Glass. Oh, not a glass. We just wasted a glass. It's over. There we go. Fences in. Fences are a full block in this version. Yeah. There we go. I could have it hanging over the side, but I think it's alright. Oh, we got a friend. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this house. So now it's all about, you know, cleaning out this area and making it make sense. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go put in stuff inside. So if we pop inside, we've got some space, room. I'll outgrow this place eventually. But we got enough for a chest set here. We could even put another one higher up, and you know, plenty of space to set up a bit of a furnace setup. Now that I've got the time, that's where my cave is, and our house is here. So I want to make a footpath that goes up this way and then all the way. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now. 3 out, I think, and then we'll go 2 across, slab up, another 2, slab, another 2, and we'll just keep that theme going. Ran out. You know what, I'm just going to make a diamond shovel at this point. It's just much easier. After doing most of the steps, I realized the banister I designed was horrible. With it all fixed and lit up, I moved on to continuing the way up. Moving to the top, I started to build the path out like I used to 15 years ago. Wow, that's a long time. That's... No. Ooh, close. Woo! Alright, that was a little close. They kind of jump out at you. Okay. Phew. Good morning and welcome to day 9. So it's finished. I finished it the whole way and we're almost approaching midday. But this is what the path looks like. We come down here, it takes a turn, it takes another turn, and another one, and then we're finally here. I originally built it this way. This is why it's all dirt here at the moment and needs a bit more work here. But it just wouldn't work. So I had to do that twist and turn so many times to get there. Why I changed from this style to this? Well, this is how I used to build my paths back when I played Alpha, back when it came out. So 15 years ago, that's so long ago. So I figured this is going up the side of a mountain kind of thing, and this can shift here. Yeah. So next episode, I'm going to work on getting full diamond, as you can stare at the back of my head. And so that's the next kind of achievement goal to work on. And then after that is also, I want to get some industrialization in, which is to say, I want to build a tree farm. I want to be able to farm these trees without having to go too far away, at least all the time. Even though there's a lot around here, it's just hunting for them at night is a whole thing. As for why I didn't show you me building this, it's mostly because it was a lot of back and forth and why I have to fix this immediately. Well, I hope it's not transferring from there. That would be really annoying. Either way, I'll deal with that in a minute. It was just a lot of like doing one thing and then realizing it doesn't work, so I have to undo it. And so it didn't really make for good footage. Either way, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Minecraft Alpha. Goodbye, and see you later. I mean, ciao. I should usually end with ciao.